Yo world, this is Fat Man DD1. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't yet, this is me. This is Fat Man DD1. I'm coming to you live. Well, not really live. The video has been posted up for hours. I've been doing so much editing. You're about to watch so much stuff right now. Today, I'm just talking about everything Marvel at San Diego Comic-Con. Everything. You can't put Baby in a corner.
Nobody puts Baby in a corner.
And even if you did put Baby in a corner, it wouldn't be Patrick Swayze dancing with her. It would be the best thing in the world, okay? DC thought they were winning until Marvel's like, we're sorry, we're kings.
I am the way your son don't need to.
Boom, just kick down the door. So we're gonna get into the rest of this. This is just me talking about everything else that happened with Marvel at SDCC and all the things that they revealed. So let's move into it. Now, Marvel has given us something good with San Diego Comic-Con. They dropped a lot, and something that I can really recommend. I did an old video about this. Marvel got back the rights to these three main characters. It was Blade, Daredevil, and Ghost Rider. They got back those characters. We see how well Daredevil is doing on Netflix. Blade hasn't gotten a full return yet. I don't want Wesley Snipes. I think we need a better version Blade, but if he wants to do it, why not? Old Blade, new Blade, his daughter. I talked about that. And what they've given us is Ghost Rider coming in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So the video clip is over here. If you want to watch the video trailer, it's really short, but if you want to know the history of Robbie Reyes is the new Ghost Rider comic story, and that's going to be right here. So click that. And what I have to just say is Marvel's killing that one. Ghost Rider showing up is a lot of CGI, a lot of power, a lot of doomsday, a lot of reckoning. Because Robbie Reyes is, I think, someone that's going to take Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and push it to a new level. This character, the run only had like 4 issues, but Marvel may be trying to bring back or use the character, because there's a lot of Marvel characters that aren't being utilized really well at all. And the fact that this one character has just been gone for a long time and it's not been utilized, period. Marvel's like, you know what? Since we got him, let's use him. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s a perfect place. The spirit of vengeance is coming. What do you think of that? What do you think of the teaser trailer if you've seen it? What do you think of Comic Historian talking about the new Ghost Rider? And what do you think of his powers? Because literally there's a spirit of vengeance that takes over this kid, and oh my god, it's good. This is gonna probably take Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from being what it used to be to pulling it forward. And go catch up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. if you haven't seen it. Let's move in to the rest of the video.
Look at me, I know what I am.
What's that?
Legion. You heard it here. Legion. If Legion is coming to FX and Marvel's name is behind it, that's cool. But it's being worked on with Fox and FX, and it's going to be good. Like, if Patrick Stewart, the bald man himself, or James McAvoy show up as Professor X, this would be a perfect series. Like, maybe at the end of the series he shows up like, my son, let me help you. No! And then you just get that, you get that power. Now, in my mind, Legion is the most powerful character. Like they say in the Marvel Universe, he's unmatched in power. He's the most powerful telepath. He can bend reality and time itself. The dude is unstoppable. He can defeat the Apocalypse. He can maybe go against fight the Phoenix. There's a lot this guy can do. And what are your thoughts on seeing the trailer? You haven't seen it, check below. But also, there are no more mutants in the Marvel comic universe. Marvel has just kind of discontinued their comic universe. To listen and watch that article, also under Legion, at the top of Legion, there's that article. Check that article out for yourself, because Marvel's not making any more X-Men because of Fox. And because Fox has the rights, they can only use those. Fox doesn't make comics, Marvel does. And Disney's just like, yo, if we don't have it all, fuck them. We're just gonna do what we can. And I believe that's a good strategy move. Just like, we're not gonna focus on that. They're focusing on Inhumans and other superheroes and Deadpool. So Deadpool's not a mutant, he's just a freak. So that's what I have to say. What do you think about the Legion trailer, and what do you think about the article? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on.
Looking for you.
So moving into Stranger Tides. I had to make that, sorry, it was just in my head the whole time. Doctor Strange movie is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Doctor Strange is coming. Doctor Strange is moving forward. The second trailer looks better than the first trailer. The first trailer was like, eh. The second trailer is just a raw, bending form of reality, like a psychedelic trip. It looked like if you took drugs and you were in this, you would kind of be upset. Which I thought Doctor Strange's comic books were all weird and creepy as fuck because he's a part of the Illuminati of the Marvel Universe. And just like in real life, you can't really search the Illuminati. But giving everything that Marvel has done with this trailer, it's perfect. We're gonna get a third trailer, and that's for the TV spots. The fourth trailer for TV spots and stuff like that. This is not the final trailer. We're gonna get more, just telling us what Doctor Strange is, and we're gonna get that. We're gonna get something that hits us home because there was a lot in this trailer that involved powers, that involved magic, and it just involved being formed in a different way. You know, magic's something we still understand in the Marvel Universe as we speak of, but they're breaking it down and making it a little more simple for people that don't know about the comics or don't know Marvel. So I love the way Marvel's doing that. I love the way they're making that show in the movie trailer, and then hopefully they can talk about it more when we go to see Doctor Strange coming out, you know? And hopefully it's good. Like, hopefully, like, the trailer isn't for show, it ain't shit, because Marvel don't take risks, but Marvel will take a risk, like taking a big leap to something better and bigger. So hopefully we get to see what's up. Hopefully we know what's happening, because if you haven't seen it yet, in the description below. And we're moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Also, something not that big, but Jon Bernthal, the Punisher himself, is getting his own TV series, The Punisher. I fucking talked about this a long time ago. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to be a big thing. I knew Jon Bernthal was going to get his own series. The Punisher did so well in Daredevil Season 2 that you cannot just give this man his own series. He killed it. He physically killed it. He got into the psychological mind of the people and the Punisher, and he wrecked hell, and it was perfect. So that's just short news that we have here. If you want to watch or listen to Jon Bernthal talk or any more information, if you love the guy and you want to stalk his everything, check down below in the link, Marvel Live. They talked with Jon Bernthal, and they talked about everything, to Punisher, to just Marvel in general. Check it out. Luke Cage. Okay, from everything from Marvel, once they dropped the Luke Cage trailer, that killed me. Luke Cage, an African-American man. We seen him in Jessica Jones. We seen him get mind control. We know this man can take bullets for days. What he doesn't have is clothes that can withstand that damage. Hopefully he gets his Power Man outfit. Hopefully he gets that. But he's not gonna be called Power Man. He's gonna be called Luke Cage. But hopefully he gets that suit that can withstand bullets and pressure. Hopefully, because costumes are needed, people. Don't believe me, they're needed. If you're a superhero, you're needed. Daredevil's costume is legitimately crazy nice, but Iron Fists and Luke Cage is what we're looking forward to. Jessica Jones' costume, there was a glimpse of her old school costume from the comics in her series. It was like a little nod and joke, but she won't wear that. She's wearing her regular clothes. She ain't suiting up. But Luke Cage dropped, and my favorite part of the trailer, my favorite part is when they're playing Old Dirty Bastard and some Wu-Tang, and next thing you know, he takes a car door, and, well, I'll let the clip speak for itself. Yes, he turns a man into a burrito. He turns a car door and a man into a burrito, a living burrito, and he just throws him. So we see him just busting through people, wrecking stuff, and just kicking ass. That is Luke Cage, and gotta get more of that. You got to experience more of this character. If you haven't read any of his comics or his team-ups, Heroes for Hire, anything like that, you need to check them out. Support the industry, as what they say. Support the industry, support the comic book industry, the manga industry. If you gotta buy your manga from Japan, buy it from Japan. You gotta buy your comic books from online, buy it from online. But support the industry, even though it's going to someone's pockets. This is what is needed. So what do you think of the Luke Cage trailer? Do you know any more details about his villains? Because his villain looks kind of corny to me. He looks like a mobster gangster threat, like always. Like we had a Kingpin for that. But what is his villain gonna bring? You know, what damage is he gonna be able to do to Luke Cage? He's powerful, unstoppable, but mentally, how is he gonna do damage to Luke Cage? That's the battle that Jessica Jones faced. She did a mental battle. Are we gonna face a mental battle with Luke Cage? Or they're gonna take it straight to home? Tell me what your guesses are and what do you think and what's your opinions in the comments below. Let's keep moving on to the best and my favorite. Now we get to the greatest in the world that I can deal with. I have no animosity. I'm happy they're doing this. It's the best, it's the ultimate, it's the greatest Iron Fist. The immortal Iron Fist, okay? Okay? Danny Rand. Why do I love Danny Rand? Why do I love the immortal Iron Fist? Because you want to know why? Because of this.
Hello, Danny.
Hello, Danny. Hello, Danny. It's time. There's certain comic book characters that if you have been waiting to see, like Songbird or the Thunderbolts or just anybody from Cloak and Dagger to the X-Men showing up on TV or just having something to do with the comic books, boy, I'm telling you, Iron Fist is something I've been waiting for. Luke Cage is a cool character. He has a cool premise, a cool story, yes. Jessica Jones, so much power, so much anger, and just a destructive person all around. Iron Fist, Danny Rand, you're joking, right? The man that can stop bullets with his fists? Boy, can't tell you nothing about that. The greatest thing about Iron Fist is he's a cool character. He's funny, he's witty. He has like every type of Chinese little like quote. Like this dude gives you a quote and you're just like, bro, you're blowing my mind. And that's what I want from this series. We may have gotten a short trailer and it may have just shown a little bit, but at least we get the Kun Lao aspect of what's going to happen. We don't get martial arts fighting. We get at least some power and we get to see what's going on. So what did you think of the trailer in the description below? And what do you think that Marvel's gonna flesh out from these characters? Tell me and be active in the comment section. We got one more left and hopefully you're on board.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now Marvel is finishing their Netflix run up. They're finishing it, and the best way to finish it all is the Defenders. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting. And once they talked about uniting these 4 characters on TV, the Defenders have been almost anybody that has joined the team in the comic book history. So if you were not part of the Avengers or any of the Avengers squads, you were part of the Defenders. You would protect neighborhoods and cities, and you would join them, protect the world from just certain threats that came out of nowhere on something that the Avengers couldn't handle unless they were off planet or whatever. The Defenders basically recruited anyone. If it was Iron Man, Cap, Hulk, Squirrel Girl, or Deadpool, you're a Defender for that time, defending the neighborhood, the city, the world, whatever. You're a defender of the city. And it's not that bad, you know, being called a defender and just defending those who can't defend themselves and sticking up for what you believe in, because it doesn't matter what you think of Daredevil, no matter how scary he looks, or what do you think of Luke Cage, and people just standing up for what's right. When you have a moral compass, as all of these characters do, just to do something right and to save people, you wish superheroes were real. Because once you take it into your own hands, it's like, I'm gonna become worse than the police if I have to fuck up this guy. I'm gonna become worse than the criminals that I have to stop, because I have to go beyond the call of duty, beyond service, beyond a lot of things you can't handle. Is being a superhero and call to action, not just being a cop, but being a defender and defending neighborhoods, cities, towns, anywhere that you live. That when these characters and these people come together, you are a hero and people know you're defending them and you're standing for what's right. What do you think of the trailer? What do you perceive of the trailer? What's your favorite part about the trailer? And if you join me from beginning to end, thank you. I'm FatManDD1. Subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter. Just hit me up and tell me what you think. I'm Fat Man, you not. Peace, and I'm out.